Well, hello, everybody. This is Dr. Troy Dukowitz of the Commit and Go podcast, where we encourage you to make big commitments, take big action, and create big-ass results in your life and business. Today's topic is this. You can do anything for 5 minutes. So this is a conversation, and it's a topic that comes up quite often, whether it's somebody I run into, maybe somebody might email me, maybe an interview that I might have with somebody where they just talk about, think of the statements, and maybe you've made one of these statements before, okay? I just wish I could take action. I don't know what it is, but I just can't seem to take action. I really need to get started. I know what I need to do. I just got to figure out a way to get started on it. Or, you know what, next week's going to be different. Next week, I will start. And it's kind of like, well, how many weeks have you said that before? Next year is going to be different. This year, I'm going to take the bull by the horns. Like, how many times do people say that? And ultimately, it comes down to a couple of different things. And first of all, let's understand something. We all have an opportunity every single day in our lives. You and I, we have an opportunity. We are breathing, right? We are breathing. We have an opportunity every single day of our lives to create. And we can create in our relationships, we can create for our health, we can create in our business, we can create in our spirituality. We have that, you and I, we have this opportunity every single day to be able to create. We also invite into our lives distractions. This is a choice. You say, oh, it's not my choice that X, Y, and Z happen. You invite distractions into your life, my friend. No one else invited them in. You invite Facebook into your life. You invite texting into your life. You invite ESPN into your life. You invite TV into your life. There are many different areas throughout the course of a day where you have been distracted. And if you sit there and involve yourself in the distraction, you have invited that distraction in. It is up to you to say, no, I don't want to work on this. I want to work on this over here that could actually move the needle in my life. See, we get to make a choice every single day. And so then what happens is when you are led by distraction in your life, this is when the next statement comes in, which is, well, I would love to create blank in my relationship, or I'd love to create blank in my health, but you know what? I don't have enough time. And then we buy into the excuse of not having enough time. And so then maybe your health goes down the crapper, or maybe your relationship starts to struggle. You start to feel like you're roommates with your spouse instead of like lovers and intimate and like connected in that way. You maybe start to feel disconnected to your children because you're so overwhelmed by all the distractions that you've allowed into your life. I don't know this scenario for you, but I do know that people tend to say, and I hear this all the time, you don't understand my schedule, I don't have enough time. Now, I am an avid scheduler. I've said to you many times, head on over to commitandgo.com and you're going to be able to pull up the time mastery program. Like, I love scheduling. I am very, very organized and structured, and it doesn't mean I can't be spontaneous, but it does mean GSD, get shit done. I get shit done. I accomplish things. I get them done. Because it's not that you don't have enough time, it's that I don't have enough priority. I don't have enough priority. If I truly, truly, truly want my health to improve, I want to lose weight, I want to get stronger, I want whatever it is, then I'm going to find a way to get healthier. I'm going to find a way to get stronger. If it is a priority in my life, time will not be an issue. Because what I know is that for every person listening, you have had a point in your life where you made something a priority and you completed it. Don't believe me? Close your eyes right now, except if you're driving. Don't do this if you're driving. Close your eyes right now and just say, okay, where in my life have I made something a priority and I saw it through to the end? If you are a breathing individual, which I know you are, if you're listening to me right now, you are breathing, that I guarantee you that every person listening right now to this podcast can pick out one point in time in their life where they made something a priority and they saw it through. And chances are you got 2 or 3 or 4, 10, 15, 50, 100, who knows? But it has been done before when you made it a priority. And I also know that there are just many of you listening who you have fallen into the trap of, I don't have enough time. And because you've fallen in the trap of I don't have enough time, there's many opportunities that you have allowed to pass you by. There are many things that you said you wanted that you don't have because you didn't make it a priority and you bought into the lie, the excuse of I don't have enough time. And I'm here to tell you that you can have whatever it is that you want, but you have to be willing to be consistent, which you've heard me say here before, and you have to be willing to do the work. Put in the action that's necessary to get you to where it is that you want to go. And if you're not sure where to start with 5 minutes. Like, just do something towards the target that you want for 5 minutes. If you want to build your relationship because you feel like you maybe been kind of a butthead in your relationship, then start with 5 minutes of just listening to your spouse, sitting down and saying, "Hey, babe, I want to know how your day went. I want to know how your the week went. I want to know how the night went. I don't know what it is, but just like talk. I just want to like genuinely hear like how are things going." And sit down, shut up, and don't say a word. Just listen. And then ask again. Don't tell, "Man, that sounds like that's really awesome. Like, how'd you feel about that?" Right? Or something simple. You can go simpler. It doesn't even take 5 minutes. I've done this for over 3 years. My wife gets a love note from me every single day for almost 3 years. Love, honor, and appreciation. That doesn't take 5 minutes. But I want to make deposits into the relationship. How about your children? You want to have a closer connection to your children. You go, "Oh man, I'm so bogged down with work right now." And you introduce them. Here, you don't even need 5 minutes. You introduce them to the 90-second rule. It's called 90 seconds of fun. Introduce your children. I've shared it here before. You'll hear me share it a million other times. 90 seconds of fun. You literally look at your children. You go, "Here's the deal. We are going to have a rule in this house. It's called 90 seconds of fun. Whenever you call out 90 seconds of fun, we have to stop what we're doing and just have fun. Maybe it's a dance party. For us, it's a pillow fight. But we are going to have fun for 90 seconds. Now, here's what I tell you. It's never 90 seconds. It's usually 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 45 minutes. I'll also give you a disclaimer. If you do this before you go to bed, it is not my fault if your children stay up all night long, just so you know. Yes, because my wife seems to think that I wind our children up. Could you possibly imagine that? And so 90 seconds of fun, but you have fun. And it creates connection because the equation, which I have shared here before, is love plus fun equals connection. Thank you, Coach Sam Falsalfi, my coach. Love plus fun equals connection. So I start to realize I don't even need 5 minutes. I need 90 seconds of fun with my children where the phone isn't next to me, where I'm just focusing and having fun. And 90 seconds always turns into more. And it creates a deeper connection with your children. Look at your health. And maybe you want to get back on track with your health. So go for a 5-minute frickin' walk. Like that's it. Just commit to 5 minutes. Anyone can do it. Sometimes it might take you that long just to get to your mailbox. But you take 5 minutes of a walk and you do it again tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow you go 6 and the next day you go 10 until all of a sudden you have 10 and 15 and 20. You got to start somewhere. But see, if you identify here's what I want in my health, my relationships, my spirituality. Here's what I want. When I understand what I want, then I have to be able to then what? Identify what I'm going to do to get there. And I don't have to take a huge, giant leap. I just have to take a frickin' step. And if I take enough steps over the course of the next 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days, I'll actually get to the top of the mountain. But I can never get there if I don't take a step. And each step, if it only takes 5 minutes, at the end of 90 days, 90 steps, I hope my math is right, but that's 450 minutes of steps that you have taken. I'd say you can accomplish a lot in that time period. We get so caught up in thinking we have to take these big, huge actions in order to accomplish what it is that we want. But imagine just taking one step every day. And imagine if that one step was just you committing to 5 minutes every single day. What kind of impact would that have in your life? So take a look at your life right now across body, being, balance, business. Take a look at your life and where is it that you need to just, one, identify what it is that you want or make sure what you want is what you want and you make it a priority and you identify here is the step that I am taking. I'm going to commit to this 5 minutes, just taking 5 minutes a day across the board here in order to get to where I want to go. You commit to that to 30 days and folks, this podcast has more than paid for itself 10 times over. Oh, wait a minute. You don't even pay for it. So you're very, very welcome for that, by the way. So here you go, folks. Hopefully that's helpful for you today. Here's what I'm going to ask you to do. Please head on over to iTunes, Google Play, or Stitcher. Make sure you subscribe, rate, review, do all the fun stuff, and even hit share. Share this with somebody that you think could benefit from the fire I deliver here every single week, Monday through Friday. And then head on over to commitandgo.com. Check out the site. And also remember what's coming up is Summer Splash 2019. It is a mastermind. That's right. I have a mastermind that is getting ready to start here in a couple of weeks. We are taking a limited number of people because you're going to get access with me, work with me over the course of 12 weeks to make sure that we keep you focused and accomplishing what you want over the summer months, not just in business, but in your life as well. Because folks, if you know me, you know I'm all about living the life. So this is all I've got for you here today. I am Dr. Troy Dukowitz. Make sure you email me at drtroy@commitandgo.com for the Summer Splash, and we will hear you next time. I'm Dr. Troy Dukowitz. This has been the Commit and Go podcast, where we encourage you to make big commitments, take big action, and create big-ass results in your life and business. Bye-bye.